Hello. So this is the lesson for August 11th for any students who may have been absent or missed out. I wanted to make sure that the directions were posted so that you can understand what we're doing and what we're working on. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to log into our Google Classroom. Under classwork, there is a section right here that will have our distance learning slides. So anytime you want to see slides from one of the days, you can just go ahead and click on that topic and you'll be able to see the slides posted for that date. So logging in, when you click on this, it's going to take you to a new tab and you will see our Google Slides for today, which is Tuesday, August 11th. So in this Bitmoji classroom, some of the things are clickable on this first slide. You can click on this little hyperlink and it takes us to a slide that talks about whole body listening and how we can be successful during distance learning and in class in general. So each slide I try to be as interactive as possible and gives things to click on and do and mixing up the routine a little bit. So the second slide is a video. You can click on the picture and it'll take you to a video talking about how we can be successful and start ourselves with a positive mindset for a good day. The next slide is for attendance. This fourth slide is words of wisdom from Ms. Dreyer, so you can just click the play and it'll play a video for our words of wisdom for today. This next slide is going through our classroom rules, just reviewing those. The Pledge of Allegiance, again, this is a video that you can follow along with. And slide number 7 gets to our first assignment. So this is our calendar routine that we're going to be working on every single day. And the directions are right here. I'm going to try to be pretty clear on posting the directions on the slides so that it makes it as user-friendly as possible. So for the calendar, you're going to, step 1, go on Google Classroom. Step 2, find the assignment calendar routine. And step 3, fill in the slides independently. So if you're in our Google Classroom, you're going to look for calendar routine. This is for August 11th. Click on your student's assignment, and then you can go ahead and just drag and drop the answers that you want to do. And then just make sure that after you're done, go ahead and click out of the slides and turn it in to submit it so that I can see. So for the next slide, it is our question of the day. The question of the day for August 11th is, where is your favorite place in the world? Again, the directions are listed right underneath it. Log on to Google Classroom, find the assignment question of the day. So going back to our stream, you're going to find the question of the day for August 11th, and then you'll be able to see what the question of the day is. So when you click on the worksheet, it has a place for them to put their name, write the question of the day, write their response. So they could say, my favorite place is the beach, and then upload a picture or insert a picture from the internet of the beach or wherever their favorite place in the world is. Okay, and then make sure that you turn that in and submit it for grading. The next thing that we did is we did our news to you, the breaking news. So you're able to click on this link and it's going to take you to the News to You website. So you're going to go ahead and you are going to log in. Go ahead and log in. And if it doesn't hyperlink you to the direct link, you can go to the News to You, breaking news. And again, this is the North Carolina earthquake. So we can click on that top one. And we went through together as a class and we read the story together. And then we answered the questions on this page. And there's nowhere to submit this. We just did this verbally, just to check for comprehension. Going on to the next slide, we had a break. We came back from a break. This is a little video for them to watch for entertainment. And then we went and we read a story. So if you click on this, it'll hyperlink you to a PDF for the story that we read today. And then after that, we answered some comprehension questions together as a class. So you can click on this and it will hyperlink you to the questions. And we just went through this verbally, so there's nowhere to submit the answers to these questions. Okay, so the next thing that we did was we reviewed what is reading comprehension. We watched this video that you can click on, kind of explaining what reading comprehension is, and it goes through the who, what, when, where, how, why, and how on reading stories. And then going back to the story that we had just read previously, the amusement park, we asked some of those questions, and then we typed the answers into chat on Zoom. And then we had recess, and we came back. Again, this is an entertainment video that you can click on and play for your child if you'd like. We went into breakout rooms and we listened to the story Pete the Cat. You can click on that and you can listen to the story. It'll read it out loud for you. And then we went on Google Forms and we answered comprehension questions about them or about the story. And then we went into learning a little bit about social distancing. We listened to a social story, we read a social story, and then we answered some yes and no questions about social distancing. And again, these are all clickable, so you can click right on there, and then your student or the student would be able to go through and click on their right answers and just kind of go through the slideshow and play some games. And then we went into breakout rooms with our teachers and we did an activity on social distancing, which again is just a drag and drop. This is also posted on Google Classroom, so you can just answer those on the Google Slides, which I will show you. This was the drag and drop activity right here. After that, we had a break, and then we went through our spelling words of the week. So again, the first thing that we did was we read the words out loud. You can hyperlink on there and you'll see the words. We practiced typing out the words and spelling them. And then finally, we wrote the words in a sentence. So for this one, you can go back into Google Classroom and you'll see spelling words of the week sentences, and they'd be able to click on that and submit it. And then we did some math, so we talked about what addition means. We looked up the definitions. You can click on here and it'll take you to the definition of addition. And then we also watched a video on addition so that we can review what addition is. And then on this slide, there's a lot going on, but what's kind of cool about this slide is all of these are clickable for different math manipulatives that we can use in our class. But what we did today was we clicked on these math flashcards, and then we went to this website and we just practiced addition skills. If these skills are not high enough for where your students at working on math skills, you can go ahead and practice multiplication or division and do whatever's at your student's level. Then we went to lunch, and when we came back, we had a brief debriefing. We just had all the students share out what was their favorite thing that we did today, and then we did the joke of the day and gave the answer. So that was pretty much all we did today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email me, send me a message on Seesaw, and I hope that you have a great day.